Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the LSU Tigers taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be... the 17. So LSU's offense will have the football first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
He's not going to make it one. This defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Good timing on the quick out. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Gain of 16. That's a 1st down.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd now.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snags it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get like easy decision, right? 1st down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Beavers offense will have its first possession of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Complete to the right. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Running free. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll go right back to the run. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Shaw. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Just an outstanding performance for this guy behind center. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Complete to the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Got his man all by himself. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Florida State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
To advance on the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the defense, with help from the officials, will push this offense back.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. They'll move the tight end. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gets open down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Looking to get it in. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Wants to throw. It's Shaw. No, he just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
LSU 39, Oregon State 0.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's off. Fires to the tight end. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the to That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Looking for a man. It's Shaw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense at an empty set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hurtado. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle is Hurtado. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Just keeps slinging it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Oregon State, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw at Shaw. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that. Ball, it'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
53, Oregon State, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
This time it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
LSU 60, Oregon State 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Back to throw, it's Yaw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
To throw, it's Shaw. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. With all of that heat, he wasn't able to get much on that one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The offense changing the play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Bobo. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Beavers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they've put up. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks takes on 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking downfield, it's Bobo. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's a big stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's caught. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees talking to the coaches coming in.
He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Makes it past the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He'll take it himself. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. This is a designed run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll immediately call timeout. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw, using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Going right to work up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on them.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and